Is Massachusetts about to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve? Key hearing set for October 7th. Bitcoin Treasury. Massachusetts. Massachusetts Peter Durant pushes S.1967 to park surplus funds in a state Bitcoin reserve as a hedge, echoing President Trump's new federal strategic Bitcoin reserve. Journalist. Hassan Shittu. About author. Hassan, a CryptoNews.com journalist with 6+ years of experience in Web3 journalism, brings deep knowledge across crypto, Web3 gaming, NFTs, and play-to-earn sectors. His work has appeared in Author Profile, Share, Copied, last updated, September 29, 2025. Massachusetts lawmakers are set to hold a hearing on October 7th to discuss the creation of a state-backed strategic Bitcoin reserve, SBR, a move that could mark a turning point in U.S. crypto policy. The hearing was announced by the state's Joint Revenue Committee and stems from Senate Bill S.1967, introduced earlier this year by Republican Senator Peter J. Durant. The proposal seeks to authorize the state to acquire and hold Bitcoin as part of its reserves, framing the cryptocurrency as both a hedge against inflation and a tool for diversifying assets. Massachusetts joins growing U.S. debate over Bitcoin reserves. If advanced, Massachusetts would become the first Democratic-led, deep blue state to seriously consider building a Bitcoin reserve, indicating how digital assets are shifting from fringe speculation to mainstream financial strategy. The effort also reflects growing interest nationwide. At the federal level, the Bitcoin Act of 2025, backed by Senator Cynthia Lummis and others, calls for the establishment of a national Bitcoin reserve. The U.S. government already controls roughly 198,000 BTC, worth billions at current market prices. Massachusetts' hearing comes as other states move forward with similar measures. Texas and Utah have already passed legislation allowing for Bitcoin reserves, while Wyoming introduced the State Funds Investment in Bitcoin Act earlier this year. That bill, sponsored by Representative Jacob Wasserberger, authorizes up to 3% of certain state funds to be invested in Bitcoin, with strict security requirements for custody. Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis, a leading proponent of Bitcoin adoption, has described such policies as forward-thinking strategies to strengthen state finances. The Massachusetts bill will be reviewed in a legislature dominated by Democrats, with 132 seats in the House and 35 in the Senate compared with 25 and 5 for Republicans. While the political balance may shape the debate, the very fact that such a measure has reached the committee stage shows Bitcoin's growing legitimacy in state-level financial planning. Supporters argue that a Bitcoin reserve could act as digital gold, offering protection against inflation and diversifying state assets in line with global trends. Critics, however, warn of volatility and regulatory uncertainty. The committee is expected to weigh both fiscal impacts and security considerations before deciding the bill's next steps. The October 7th hearing is seen as a key moment not only for Massachusetts, but for the broader question of whether U.S. states will increasingly adopt Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. Washington edges closer to strategic Bitcoin reserve amid global competition. The debate over a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve is gaining traction as both federal and state initiatives advance, showing growing momentum for Bitcoin as a national asset. Alex Thorne, head of research at Galaxy Digital, said this month he believes Washington could formalize an SBR before the end of 2025. In a post on X, Thorne argued the market is overlooking the possibility that the U.S. will soon announce it is officially holding Bitcoin as a strategic asset. President Trump laid the groundwork in March, signing an executive order authorizing the creation of the SBR and a broader U.S. digital asset stockpile. While detailed plans have yet to emerge, lawmakers recently introduced a bill requiring the Treasury Department to study the reserve's feasibility, including custody, cybersecurity, and accounting standards. Not all observers expect swift action. Former CoinRoute's chairman Dave Weisberger predicted a launch in 2026, saying the administration may prefer to accumulate Bitcoin quietly before making a public declaration. Others, including January 3rd CEO Samson Mow, have warned that delaying could leave the U.S. behind as rival nations accelerate their own reserves. Internationally, Kyrgyzstan advanced legislation this month to establish a national crypto reserve, while the Philippines introduced a bill for a long-term Bitcoin holding strategy. Indonesia has also opened talks on the issue. At the state level, Michigan lawmakers revived House Bill 4087, which would allow up to 10% of state funds to be allocated to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If passed, Michigan would join Texas, Arizona, and New Hampshire in pursuing sovereign crypto strategies. With Bitcoin trading near $114,000, pressure is building on both Washington and U.S. states to clarify their positions as global competition over Bitcoin reserves intensifies. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics. Price predictions. XRP price prediction. Liquidity rotation from Bitcoin to XRP expected after SEC approvals. XRP price prediction. The first U.S. spot XRP ETF is about to be listed, and the XRP price target is $5. XRP price prediction. Ripple joins BlackRock in $700 million off-ramp deal, $1,000 XRP possible. XRP returns to $3.40 all-time high as DOT Miners launches multi-coin mining options in response to market surge. Global banking giant Swift ignites mainstream adoption with Ethereum stablecoin payment test. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. Crypto billionaire says BTC could hit record highs soon thanks to a major shift in U.S. policy. 10 hours ago. By Arslan Butt. Price analysis. Bitcoin price prediction. $109,000 hold ignites, October rally talk. Is this the BTC catalyst? 1 day ago. By Arslan Butt. Price analysis. Shiba Inu price prediction. Over 7 million SHIB burned in 24 hours. Is a supply shock incoming? 2 days ago. By Alejandro Arich. Best crypto to buy now in September 2025. Top crypto to invest in. September 15, 2025. By Alan Draper. New cryptocurrencies to invest in today. Top new crypto coins. 3 days ago. By Inesis Tavares. 13 best crypto presales to invest in 2025. Presale crypto list. 10 hours ago. By Alan Draper. 15 new and upcoming Coinbase listings in September 2025. 3 days ago. By Elijah Rankovich. 13 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. September 22, 2025. By Elijah Rankovich. The next crypto to explode in 2025. Our top picks. 3 days ago. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2030. 15 hours ago. By Leon Waters. XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 29, 2025. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. September 11, 2025. By Ben Beto.